Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mentellect Patreon.
In the name of Ahmen, the Supreme, the All-Powerful, one and only true Lord, and Ahmen we trust, as the Republic of Mentellect, the real 144,000 is being gathered in this day and time, the Mentalists, the Ahmen race, the bright race. Good evening, I'm your host, the intellectual Newman Minkari. This is Mentellect Radio, and tonight we're going to be discussing the bright epiphanies that Ahmen brought to the world through Mentellect. You know, it was only right that I stop and point out the many things that have been given to us through this transmission by way of Ahmen that brought us into this community, that raised me into the position I'm in as this Ahmen receiver in this day and time. Give us a retake and reaction and a recharge and a forward motion into where we're going by looking back at, or should I say looking forward to, what Ahmen has given us to separate us from the regular three-dimensional world that, you know, the people are under, and the impressions, the false impressions that was delivered to them that they're under by way of the beast. You know, the transmission, the knowledge, the epiphanies, the supreme visions that we were given of who we are by way of Ahmen. Not from some grandiose or illusions of grandeur or some, you know, high fantasy type belief that I projected or crafted myself. No. These were pure epiphanies that came as live and open transmission. These streams of live and open transmission that I've shared with you all that have been pieced together and called and identified, I should say, as Mentellect for all essential purposes for the elect who are mentally able to receive it. This is what we've been given to push us ahead of everyone. Because as I said, pure knowledge, meaning knowledge that is from a projection, knowledge that's from a higher state, knowledge that's directly from Ahmen, is pure knowledge, pure transmission. What are the bright epiphanies that the Ahmen brought into the world through Mentellect? Everything I told you, and more to come. Because this is a part of our evolution, this is part of our alignment. Because we can't go to where we are and become who we are if we don't know who we are first. If that is not told to us and it is not given for us a chance for it to sink into our heads and whatnot, meaning to receive it mentally and have it processed in our brain. So it's being processed right now. It's being downloaded, or should I say uploaded into our brain right now. All of these epiphanies, all of these bright transmissions, these bright epiphanies that are bringing us into alignment with Mentellect and bringing us into alignment as the Ahmen race. This is a revelation indeed. Why was it brought to raise us, man? To raise us, those of us who are still here, who got their minds intact, who can still receive this, who haven't bugged out of their mind, who haven't faded to black, who haven't got emotional, who haven't let the heaviness of the world weigh you down. Like I said, we use Ahmen always to push us up, man. Ahmen pushes us up. The future us pushes us up, man. That's why I said we don't give a goddamn about nothing that's going on here, man. Let it all pass, man, as long as you keep moving. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. It'll all pass as long as you keep moving. Whatever you're going through. Has it opened up has it opened the world for the extension? Yes, it has. And we are extending. Yes, it is, because we got something that nobody else has in the world. Our own live open transmission, our own live feed. And the beast hate that, because see, we ain't getting nothing from him. We ain't getting nothing from the beast. We ain't getting nothing from you or you rest of you humans. We get nothing from you. Everything is directly from Ahmen. Direct connection. What does the future hold through these transmissions, through these epiphanies? It holds the images of us in the future, because we're getting to the future us. We're moving into the future us. We are inhabiting the future us. Mind, body, and soul. We're moving into the future us. Simple as that. For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to Mentellect Patreon.
Go to Mentellect Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to Mentellect Patreon and join the Mesoamerican community.
It's the Republic of Mentellect, rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. It's the Republic of Mentellect, black race to the white race. If it's hell, Ahmen, then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag.